Good morning, students. Yesterday, we discussed some important things about the aldol condensation, and even I explained about the deuterium exchange, all these things. Am I right? So, now we are going to see still some more named reactions in this chapter. Okay. So, the next named reaction in this chapter that we are going to see is, here I am writing. So, write down Perkins condensation. Perkins condensation. Okay. Now, see clearly what is this Perkins condensation, what are the reagents used, what is its mechanism, that we are going to see. Okay. Now, see clearly, first of all, in Perkins condensation, I am taking benzaldehyde. Okay. And remember everyone, in Perkins condensation, two reagents will be used. Okay. What are the two reagents? First one, CH3CO taken twice O. Okay, with CH3COONA, and now second reagent is what? H2O followed by heating. Clear? What is the name of this one? Then after I will rub this one. This is called as the acetic anhydride. That is said to be acetic anhydride. I hope you are understanding this one. Followed everyone? And below the arrow mark, what I wrote, sodium acetate, that you know clearly. Then what is the product formed here? Okay, so the product formed is this one, CH double bonded CH COOH. Okay, how I got that one, I will explain. Now, look here, this acid is called as the cinnamic acid. This acid is said to be cinnamic acid. Clear? Now, here we are going to see its mechanism. So, in mechanism, first of all, sodium acetate is there now, CH3COO minus and Na plus, am I right? Okay, so first of all, I want to take that one now, CH3, C double bonded O minus. Na plus, no need to write. If you write or doesn't write, it will not make any difference. Are you followed? So, what happened now? Acetic anhydride. Acetic anhydride is what? CH3, C double bonded O, C double bonded O, CH3. This is acetic anhydride. Are you followed everyone? That is acetic anhydride. So now what happened? This negative charge will take H plus from here. Negative charge will take H plus. Okay. Then here, what are the things that are formed here? Then CH3, C double bonded OH, acetic acid is formed. Then here once you see CH2 minus, C double bonded O, C double bonded O, CH3. Followed everyone? So here, did you notice one important thing? Now see clearly, afterwards you write here, listen here. For example, you see this is the functional group. Functional group bonded carbon is alpha carbon, and here alpha hydrogens are also there. Let us think if alpha hydrogen is not there. Let us think. Then this O minus will remove which hydrogen from here then? O minus is removing alpha hydrogen only. I hope it is clear. So this reaction will happen when the anhydride, this is the anhydride, am I right? The anhydride, okay, should contain at least one alpha hydrogen. This reaction will happen when the anhydride contain at least one alpha hydrogen. I hope you are understanding this one. Anhydride contain at least one alpha hydrogen. If alpha hydrogen is not there, then O minus will not remove any hydrogen from there, then the reaction will not proceed. Followed everyone? Now, here, once you see now, everyone know. So, I got one anion. What is the anion? CH2 minus, C double bonded O, O, C double bonded O, CH3. I got this anion. Am I right? Now, here the starting reactant is what? Benzaldehyde. Clear? Starting reactant is benzaldehyde. So, pi bond will shift here. Carbon get positive charge. This negative charge attacks on this one. It is similar to aldol condensation only. Am I right? Similar to aldol condensation only. Are you followed? Then what is the thing that we got here? Tell me now. So in this way, here C, H, and here O minus. For this one, what is the thing bonded here? CH2, C double bonded O, O, C double bonded O, CH3. Clear? Now, if we do the hydrolysis here, okay, then this O minus is there, na? It will take the H plus ions. Then here CH2, C double bonded O, O, C double bonded O, CH3. Clear everyone? One important thing I want to discuss here that, so now you see this H plus ion is taken by this O minus. Clear? Then this OH is there now, this OH. Okay, what happens? Tell me that OH. Everyone, try to understand. OH remains in the solution. Again, if we do hydrolysis here, okay, again if we do the hydrolysis, clear everyone? Again if we do the hydrolysis, now what happened here? So, see clearly, this one, this part will be removed out. That is acetic acid. Then this OH is there, na? This OH will go here. This OH will be bonded to this carbon. Try to understand clearly. Then what is the thing that we got here? So here CH, then here OH, then here CH2, then here what happened? COOH we got. Clear? Then the other part is what? Acetic acid. I hope you are understanding this one. Followed? Now, here, see clearly everyone now. I want to write like this, okay? Here two hydrogens are there, na? I will remove one hydrogen, okay? I write one hydrogen here. I can write now like that also. So now what happened? This on heating loses the water molecule, same like aldol condensation only, like this you see, water molecule is eliminated out. Then we get the pi bond over there. We'll get the pi bond. So I am writing here now. We'll get the pi bond CH double bonded CH COOH. So this is called as what? Tell me. Cinnamic acid. I hope the mechanism is clear. I hope you are understanding this one. Clear everyone? So here what happened once you see the mechanism here? First, acetate ion will take the alpha hydrogen. Therefore, anhydride should contain at least one alpha hydrogen. Clear? Then from here you will get the acetic acid, and this is the anion formed. This anion attacks on the benzaldehyde. Clear everyone? Then it undergoes hydrolysis. O minus will take H plus ions. Again, if you do, then you will get acetic acid. Acetic acid will departed out. Then, which on heating loses water molecule. Finally, you will get the cinnamic acid. Clear, everyone? Now, what are the conditions to undergo Perkins condensation? What are the conditions for this reaction? Okay, under what conditions this reaction takes place? Under what conditions this reaction takes place? Okay, so first condition I already mentioned. Once again, I want to discuss here that the anhydride should have at least one alpha hydrogen. The anhydride should have at least one alpha hydrogen. I hope it is clear, everyone. Anhydride should contain at least one alpha hydrogen. For example, I will take one compound here. See clearly, Me3C, C double bonded O, O, C double bonded O. Okay, CMe3. Tell me, do this give Perkins condensation? Okay, now you see this is the functional group. Functional group bonded carbon is alpha carbon. For this carbon, there is no alpha hydrogen. Similarly, this side also you see. Okay, so this do not give the Perkins condensation because it is not having alpha hydrogen atoms. Clear? The anhydride should contain at least one alpha hydrogen atom. That is the first condition. Only two conditions are there here. I hope it is clear. What is second condition? Now tell me what is the anhydride I took here? CH3, C double bonded O, O, C double bonded O, CH3. Clear? And what is the sodium salt I took here? CH3, COO, Na. Are you followed? Now tell me what is the acid of this anhydride? What is the acid of this salt? Tell me. What is the acid of this anhydride? What is its acid? Tell me. CH3COOH. Am I right? What is the acid of this one? CH3COOH. That means now try to understand. So this is the anhydride. Am I right? This is the salt. Anhydride and salt both belongs to same acid, you see. Second condition is that anhydride and salt should belong to same acid. Anhydride and salt both should belong to same acid. They must not belong to different acids. They should belong to same acid. So first condition is anhydride should contain at least one alpha hydrogen. Second condition is that anhydride and salt both should belong to same acid. Here one student asked one question, why it is attacking on benzaldehyde? It is nucleophile, na? So it should attack nucleophilic addition. All these reactions are nucleophilic addition. By your doubts, it is very much clear that you are not at all reading the previous class notes, not at all revising. Aldehydes and ketones undergo nucleophilic addition. Is it clear, everyone? Followed? For Perkins condensation, okay, one shortcut is there. Directly we will write the product. For Perkins condensation, one shortcut, directly we will get the product here. Okay, how? I am going to explain. Now, see clearly, starting I took the benzaldehyde, am I right? Benzaldehyde. And now tell me, everyone now, see, everyone look here. See this, what I want to say, anhydride, or else this salt, anything. Both belongs to same acid, na? Okay. So now, write what is the acid. What is the acid? Acetic acid, na? CH3. COOH. Am I right? CH3COOH. Write the acid by seeing anhydride or by seeing the salt, anything. Followed? Now what you do is just remove the water molecule. Remove the water molecule from here. Okay. Then what happened here? PH, CH, double bonded CH, COOH, and this is your cinnamic acid. Once let me see the box still. One more student asked a question. Will the mechanism change if we take two different salts? Yes. I hope you are able to understand the shortcut here. Directly we will get the answer. Okay. Let us do some questions based on this trick. Okay. Which we got in previous mains and advanced. So now here let me take one question. So here I am taking the benzaldehyde. I am taking the benzaldehyde. Clear, everyone? So here I am taking the sodium succinate. Okay, and one anhydride should be there now. Succinic anhydride. I told you salt and acid, salt and anhydride. Okay, should be from same acid. Clear? What is the second one? Hydrolysis followed by heating. So what is the product formed? Try this question by using our trick. Now, no need of any mechanism here. Directly try this one. Okay, so let me give the solution for this one then. As I told you, one trick is there. That trick that we are going to see now. So tell me, from sodium succinate and succinic anhydride, what is the acid? What is the parent acid? Succinic acid. So succinic acid formula CH2COOH. Clear? CH2COOH. This is the succinic acid. Clear? This is the succinic acid. Now here, remove the water molecule. As I told you. And what is the product formed here then? PH, CH, double bonded C, COOH. Then here CH2, COOH. This is the final product. Clear? Let me write its name also. So this is the succinic acid. Please copy it quickly. I hope you are able to understand this one. Let us do one more question. Okay, so now here I am writing one more question. pH, CHO. Okay, so first I am taking the anhydride CH3, CH2 taken twice O. Clear? Then it's a salt CH3, CH2, COONA followed by hydrolysis. Clear? Try this one, everyone. One student posted a question I didn't understand also. What will happen if you take succinic acid instead of sodium succinate? I took succinic acid only here. I didn't take sodium succinate. That means you are not following the mechanism. I took succinic acid only here. I mentioned the name also, you see. Clear? Again, let us use our trick here. We will get the answer. So, first of all, pH, CH, double bonded O. Clear? Now, what is the acid? What is the acid that we are going to get here? Okay. CH2, CH3, CH2, COOH. Am I right? CH3, CH2, COOH followed. So again use the trick. Now remove the water molecule from here. Remove the water molecule. Remaining product as it is you write PH, CH, double bonded O. Okay, C, CH3, COOH. Completed. Let us take one more question here. One more question I am showing here. Okay, so here let me take the aldehyde. Are you followed? Everyone know? Now here I am taking the CH3 CO taken twice O and its salt. Salt, okay, followed by acidic hydrolysis and heating. Here, the same reactant, this we got in the previous JE advanced. The same reactant, when treated with concentrated base, also what happens? Write the products. I will wait for some time. Do this question. Completed. So let us use our trick for the first reaction. Let me solve this question. Now, for the first one, see clearly for the first one. Clear? What is the acid from the first one? First one, acid is what? CH3COOH. Are you followed? Now what happened? Water molecule is eliminated from here. So when water molecule is eliminated, then what happened then? When water molecule is eliminated. So this is the product formed then first of all. So here this one is the CH double bonded CH COOH. Followed everyone? Okay, so this is the first reaction answer. Then what about second reaction? Can you tell me? What about second? How to do the second reaction? So now here let me take again same reactant. Okay, so this is reacting with concentrated base. One student posted that why we are not removing hydrogens from here. I think I told you we have to remove alpha hydrogen. Alpha means what? Functional group bonded carbon, alpha carbon. Even after reminding several times also, you are not listening properly. So what happened? What reaction will happen here? What reaction will happen here? Anyone? Answer this question. Let us see what reaction happens here. Functional group is aldehyde. Functional group bonded carbon, alpha carbon. Do it have any hydrogens? You tell me. Functional group is aldehyde. Functional group bonded carbon is alpha carbon. Do it have any hydrogens? You tell me. No, hydrogens are not there. Alpha hydrogens are not there. When alpha hydrogens are not there, then which reaction proceeds? Cannizaro's reaction proceeds. Am I right? When alpha hydrogens are not there, Cannizaro's reaction will happen. In Cannizzaro reaction, one molecule undergo oxidation and gives what? COO minus. Clear? Next, one more molecule undergo reduction and gives what? Primary alcohol. Clear?
Abhinav, the
When alpha hydrogens are not there,
parts radu the indro.
when alpha hydrogens are not there, Cannizzaro reaction will happen.
The parts right. Class start aitundi. Parts right. What are these? Idemi.
Yes.
Right. ఇగో చూడు కదా ఇగో బాబు టిఫిన్ తింటా ఇప్పటికి ఎన్ని స్టార్స్ ఇచ్చిన ఇది ఒక్కటే రైట్ పార్ట్స్ ఇది నేను రాసాను కానీ బాగా రాలేదు
I hope you are able to understand this one.
ఇయర్స్ ఈ నువ్వు బుక్ లో రాసావు కదా ఇయర్స్ స్పెల్లింగ్ చిన్నగా రాయి ఈ ఆ చిన్నగా ఇలా ఇలా ర్
So this is about the Perkins condensation. And please comment in chat box that Perkins condensation is clear, everyone.
Arrow mark పెట్టిన. These are ice only. Yes. ఇక్కడ ice.
Is Perkins condensation clear?
E.
I think shortcut also clear to you people.
E Y.
Shortcut is clear, everyone. So if any question comes on Perkins condensation, if any Perkins condensation question comes, you can do now, everyone.
Nose right, NO.
Okay, right. So this is about the Perkins condensation. Okay, and here one more student posted a question. It is compulsory we should take benzaldehyde. No, any aldehyde you can take, but must not contain alpha hydrogen. You can take any aldehyde which must not contain alpha hydrogen.
Arrow mark పెట్టినా కదా ఇది nose ఇదేమి tongue ఇది teeth
And here one more student asked one question. Okay, again same thing. If alpha hydrogens are present in last question, how the reaction proceeds? How the reaction proceeds? Aldol condensation.
Class start అయింది కదా session 1 done. Let's start
Clear?
class start. తీసుకోండి రా
Everyone.
మ్యామ్ చెప్పాలి ఎన్నిసార్లు
Followed. Let us go for the next chemical property. Next chemical property I want to discuss here. Next named reaction in this lesson. Okay. So next important event. So next one is benzoin condensation. Benzoin condensation. Clear, everyone? So what is this benzoin condensation and how it will happen, that we are going to see. First of all, we will see reaction, then after its mechanism. Clear? So here also we have to take any aldehyde which is not having alpha hydrogen. So this one, when treated with KCN, then the product formed is PH, CH, OH, C double bonded OPH. Okay, so here the product formed is benzoin. Product formed is benzoin. Write quickly, then I will explain its mechanism. right? So now we are going to see its mechanism. We are going to see its mechanism. Okay, so benzaldehyde, writing in this way, clear? So what happened? Pi bond will shift here, carbon gets positive charge. Followed, now what happened? This combines with KCN, K plus Cn minus. So negatively charged Cn minus attacks on positively charged carbon. Negatively charged Cn minus attacks on positively charged carbon. So here what happened then? PHCO minus, clear everyone? Here H is there and here cyanide. Followed up to this point. Let me explain slowly. This is somewhat important mechanism. Clear? Now, here let me go for the next step of the mechanism. Now what happened? This hydrogen is there, now see clearly, H plus, this hydrogen is taken by this negatively charged oxygen. Hydrogen is taken by negatively charged oxygen. Now try to understand, the sigma bond is there, now the sigma bond will be taken by the carbon only. Sigma bond will be taken by the carbon only. Then what is the thing that is going to form here? PH, C, OH, am I right? Then here Cn, negative charge on carbon. Clear everyone? Here one important thing I want to discuss, okay? So see clearly, this negative charge, the negative charge which is formed on carbon, negative charge is more stable. Negative charge is more stable due to what? Due to minus m effect of cyanide, minus m effect of cyanide, and due to resonance with phenyl ring, due to resonance with pH. pH means what? Phenyl ring. I hope it is clear to everyone. Due to resonance with phenyl ring, the negative charge is more stable. I hope you are understanding. So here cyanide is there now, it will show minus m effect. So because of minus m, negative charge is highly stable. At the same time, negative charge is in conjugation with phenyl ring also. Okay, then next step we will proceed. So in this step we got this one, pH, C, negative charge, okay, Cn and OH, am I right? Are you followed? Now let us take here the other molecule of the benzaldehyde. That means in the reaction 2 moles of benzaldehyde should participate here. Again same like condensation reactions only, like aldol, Cannizzaro, such type of reactions only, again same here also. Clear everyone? So now pi bond will shift here, carbon get positive charge. Followed? So this negative charge attacks on this positive charge. These are all similar types of reactions. So now tell me, what is the thing formed here? PH, CH, here what happened? O minus, clear? Then here C, okay, and here OH. Then for this carbon, PH and Cn are bonded. Followed up to here, I think there is no doubt. Please respond to me through chat box. Up to here, any doubt in this benzoin condensation? Okay. Now, once you say, let me proceed back here. Now what happened? Again, see clearly, this H plus ion is there now. H plus ion is taken by this O minus ion. H plus ion is taken by this O minus ion. Why? That also reason is that I will explain here. So pH, CH, here what happened? OH and here C. Now this is O minus, clear? This is CN and this is pH. Are you followed, everyone? Now what happened here? Try to understand here again. When the negative charge is reversed back, okay, cyanide will depart out. So once I want to go to the previous slide, okay. Now see clearly, everyone now. So here I am using the cyanide, you see. I am using the cyanide and here I am sending the cyanide out. So it is acting as a catalyst. Now I think, did you understand that why H plus is going from here to here? When H plus is shifted from here to here, then oxygen got the negative charge. When the negative charge is reversed back, then cyanide will depart out. Is it clear? Then cyanide will depart out. So then what happened in here? pH, CH, then here what happened? OH, okay, then C double bonded O, pH. Okay, this is called as the benzoin. This is called as the benzoin. Okay. Now, is the mechanism clear, everyone? Is the mechanism clear, everyone? Followed, everyone? Now, one more important thing I want to discuss here. Now look here. With respect to this functional group, this is alpha carbon. For alpha carbon, you see hydroxy is there. Clear? So benzoin, nothing but alpha hydroxy carbonyl. Alpha hydroxy carbonyl is called as benzoin. Alpha hydroxy carbonyl is called as benzoin. Clear? Once in JEE Advanced, we got a question here. Okay, what is the question that I am writing here? See clearly, the question is that what is the role of cyanide? What is the role of cyanide? Okay, what role cyanide is playing here? Let us see what role cyanide is playing. Once you see now, everyone here. So here once you see, cyanide is showing minus M effect here. Clear? Because of this minus M, this negative charge is there now. It is becoming stable. Negative charge is becoming stable. Therefore, here can I write like this? To stabilize the negative charge on carbon. To stabilize the negative charge on carbon. Clear? Second one. Total 2 roles are there for cyanide. Second one, once you see now here, cyanide is a leaving group. You see, cyanide is coming out. So in the first step, you see, in the first step, I am using cyanide here. In the last step, I am departing cyanide. I am removing cyanide out. Therefore, cyanide is used as a catalyst. This is multiple correct answer question. So it is used to stabilize the negative charge and it is used as a catalyst also. Clear? Okay, and a small extension is there here, a small extension for this reaction. So now once you see, everyone know, I got this type of product just now, which is called benzoin, okay. So when benzoin undergoes oxidation with Tollens reagent, you know Tollens reagent is very mild oxidizing agent. Tollens reagent is very mild oxidizing agent. Okay, now you see here, try to understand here, this is secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohols on oxidation gives what? Ketones. Secondary alcohols on oxidation gives ketones, am I right? Therefore, what is the product formed here? Product formed is this one, pH, C double bonded O, C double bonded O, pH is formed. Clear? Anyone remember the product, the reactant here? This is called benzoin, whereas this is called as what, you know, here let me write clearly. Okay, so what is the name of this one? This is called as, here I am writing the name of this one. This is called as the benzyl, B-E-N-Z-I-L, benzyl. So remember everyone, benzoin undergo oxidation with Tollens reagent, then we get benzyl. Okay, once I in the chat box again. So here, is there any substitute for cyanide like isocyanide? I don't know what is this question also. Cyanide, isocyanide, both are same. Huh? They are different function groups. Nah? You have to use cyanide only. I hope benzoin condensation is clear. Please respond through the chat box, everyone. And the last step, that is oxidation, also clear, I think so. Oxidation also clear. So benzoin on oxidation gives what? Benzoin on oxidation gives what? Gives benzyl. Am I right, everyone? Is it clear, everyone? Right. Let me go back to the whiteboard. Is it clear, everyone? So let me show you the slides from the starting onwards. See clearly, everyone now. First one, Perkins condensation. Okay. This is the mechanism of the Perkins condensation. And here, conditions I mentioned, you see, for Perkins condensation. Clear? Then after here, a small trick for Perkins condensation. trick we did some. Hope it is clear, everyone. Then we enter into benzoin condensation. Okay. Now this is the mechanism of the benzoin condensation. Then here I explain what is the role of cyanide. And the benzoin which is formed, it undergoes oxidation with Tollens reagent very easily to form benzyl. I hope it is clear to everyone. Please respond to me through chat box. Perkins and benzoin condensation. I hope everyone able to understand clearly. Followed everyone? May I know where I went fast? And here one student is asking a question repeatedly. How, sir, by leaving cyanide becomes catalyst? In the first step, cyanide is used. In the last step, cyanide is removed. Then what do you mean by that? Here again I am showing the slides. For every slide I am waiting for 5 to 10 seconds. But still you are unable to take the screenshot. I don't know why. First slide. Second one. Next one. Then after next one. Then next one. Okay. Then next one. Then next one. I hope it is clear everyone. Okay, Ranjit sir,
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
shall I leave the meeting?
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.